Okay, so first I'm going to start off with 3 phases of healing. I chose the hip joint for this one. For the acute phase, you're going to take a yoga ball. This is not a yoga ball, so much bigger. You're going to have your patient lying on their backs on a table, and this is going to go between their knees. Isometric hold, so push in and hold. 2 sets for about 10 seconds for the adductors. For abduction, if you are with them in the clinic, you can hold their knees while they adduct, or at home they can do it, again, laying on their back, hold and push outwards, 2 for 10 seconds. Same thing for flexion and extension of the hip. So you're going to have them probably lying in the clinic so you can help them, but at home they're going to be sitting and push down as they flex their hip up and have them hold up as they're trying to extend their hip. And that's for the acute phase. For the repair phase, I'm going to have them put a band around their knees, laying on their side, and they're going to do resisted clamshells, working the adductors of the hip, or abductors of the hip. Have them preferably with their back against the wall so they can't cheat and rotate their hips. Do it bilaterally, 2 sets for 10. 2 sets of 10 to start off with, and work your way up to 3 sets. So band around the knee, laying on the side, clamshell open, in while you're controlling it down. For the remodel phase, I'm going to have them do lateral shuffles and monster walks with a band around their ankle, so they have to engage their whole leg and their core and not just the femur. So with these, you're going to put the band around your ankle. Lateral shuffles is this way, both sides, so they're working both hips. And then for monster walks, same thing around the ankle, but you're going to step forward and then up, forward, out, engaging the whole core and all of the aspects to stabilize the hip. Alright, so for the isometric phase of exercises for the ankle, I am going to have them do 4-way holds, basically. So in the clinic, you can have them sitting on the table and you hold it with your hand, each direction, eversion, inversion, plantar flexion, and dorsiflexion. For sending them home with this activity, you can have them sitting on a table or chair. For dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, you're going to have them sit, and they are going to use their non-injured foot to do the opposite movement that they're trying to do. So if you're trying to do dorsiflexion, you're going to have your foot on top of the injured foot, resisting your movement up, and opposite for plantar flexion. For eversion and inversion, you're going to have them find a wall. For eversion, you're going to have them put their injured foot against the wall, push in, and then same thing for eversion, you're going to have them push and hold. To start off, 5 to 10 seconds, 2 sets each of it. For the knee, we are going to do quad sets for this. If it's a meniscus, though, put a towel underneath their knee, so they're going to be sitting or lying on a table or the floor. And they are going to squeeze their quads, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, about 2 times. For the hip, again, I just explained that we are going to do ball squeezes, abduction, adduction, flexion, extension. For the shoulder, you are going to have them put a pillow or towel in between their arm and their side. For internal rotation and external rotation, you're going to have them against the wall, pushing outwards. For external rotation, for internal rotation, you just simply push your elbow into your chest. For flexion, same thing here, elbow in, pushing against the wall, and then extension back against the wall, push your elbow into the wall. With that as well, 5 to 10 seconds as comfortable, 2 sets increasing up to 3 once they are ready. For the hand, this one they're going to do themselves. Their hand should be hanging off a table. And so if this is the injured wrist and you're doing extension, you're going to hold the wrist as they push it down as they try and extend their wrist up. Flexion, you're going to turn it around. Same thing, you push down as they flex their wrist. And then for radial deviation, hold the hand as you try to radial deviate, and both directions with that. 5 to 10 seconds for 2 to 3 sets each. Okay, so now we're on to the isotonic phases of exercises. For the ankle, you are going to do 4-way ankle bands with this. In the clinic, it's very easy to do it with the patient, but if you want them to do it at home, they can use their non-injured foot to help assist it. So you're going to go plantar flexion, obviously, and dorsiflexion, where this is down. You can use your other foot to help resist it up. E version, you can use your other foot to hold it as you evert out, and inversion, you can use your hand to hold it as they go in. For this, I want them to start with 2 sets of 10 each and with a lighter color band so it's not an extreme resistance. For the knee, I am going to have them do flexion and extension resisted with that. So same thing in the clinic, you can have them sitting and you can hold the band for extension, and then for flexion, you're going to have them laying on their stomach and with the band again as they try and flex their knee. So you're just going to hold it down as they flex their knee. To do this one at home, give them a band. They are going to wrap this around another leg of the chair, or if you have somebody else to help hold it, so you're going to put it around and try and flex the knee up with it. And for extension, this one works, or with flexion, this one works best if you have somebody else to help you hold it. Otherwise, if you can try and hold it like this as you extend your knee, go for it. For the shoulder, again, you're going to have a band. We call this one the star exercise. So you're going to start band in both hands, go out, diagonal, and diagonal. With this one, you are going to complete 2 sets of 4 stars, so each direction 4 times, 2 sets of that. And for the hip, I had resisted clamshells as explained earlier. And for the elbow, you're going to do bicep curls, so it can either be with a very, very light weight, or you could use a band if needed, holding it down here. You're going to pull up and pull down as concentric up and eccentric down. You want to do 2 sets of 10 of this and increase the band or the weight as you get better with this.